Hello and welcome to the Easter episode of the Big Smoke and Friends podcast. Here with Hannah and Hassel. Woo woo! I wish I had a church like music.
You should have church choir.
I wish I had a Dude, how much would it be to hire a church choir? You think? Just for like an episode. You think? But maybe if I was like interviewing a priest, I could be like, "Can I use your choir for free?" I mean, free exposure. I mean, I don't know.
You could go on there fighting weed and then have him fight anti-weed.
Oh, what, me be like weed and then him be like, nah, the weed's the devil's lettuce. No, I wouldn't go either. I feel like a priest would smoke weed too if he, wasn't, I guess, culturally not able to. I don't know.
Talking about a pastor today, 14
There's actually a church in like Colorado that's like multiple national like Christian, Jewish, and Muslim, where you can smoke at, and they just have it each day is like a different religion that you can go to for a service. Yeah, you just want to smoke a joint, which I would have to say it'd be fucking wild to go to like a Catholic church and like smoke a joint in there. Just take me higher. Hey man, you go to like Rastafarianism, man. That's how they get higher to God, or higher to Jah, Jah, Jah. That's their word for God. Jah. You hear like Jamaican be like Jah means God.
I haven't really met somebody.
No, you listen to a lot of Jamaican music. I like reggae music. It has references to it, and I did this whole report for my religion class in culinary school on Rastafarianism, which was
What kind of food?
it wasn't food. It was just religion. We had core classes too.
What kind of food they eat though?
Jamaican food.
Yeah.
Mostly, like hardcore Rastafarians are vegetarian. Yeah, so no meat or anything like that. Mostly vegetables and smoking weed. Yeah, that life, baby. Yeah, you got the. But also, I cannot imagine living in Jamaica and not eating jerk chicken. So, not gonna. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, no, a lot of people don't know that like jerk chicken is like jerk like seasoning is very spicy. You don't expect it, but like,
We got this like whole ass fish.
it was a whole ass fish, like served as a fish.
Well, we had got it from like prepared. We already like put the rub on it at the point or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So spicy, like Carl.
It's, well, that's the thing too. A lot of people, some people can handle spice very well, and some people can't. Like,
It was not like an immediate spice. It was like a slow build. I ate like half that fish. I was like, I can't breathe that thing. Like,
yeah, it's a slow burn because it's all like there's a lot of aromatics with it, and so that's all you taste at first, and then it hits you with the chilies and the peppers and on the back end. It's a very interesting like style of food. Really, I really do like Jamaican food, uh, especially like plantains, oxtail. They serve like whole fishes too sometimes. It's like I think no, I don't know actually like what kind of beef it is, but it usually is. I think it's like maybe like short ribs. And it might be like beef short rib. I'm not 100% sure actually because it's got like this little bone around it, like the circular bone.
Around the thing?
Yeah, it's like I'm trying. It's usually just called oxtail. So maybe it is the tail. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Dude, I actually remember when we were making oxtail in Yeah, we're making a culinary school.
Well, you don't remember what it was.
Oxtail. That's what they told us it was.
Mystery meat?
They're like, here you go. Here's a bone. It's like it's just. Yeah, we were making oxtail.
It
It
was
was
meat surrounded by a
we were
circular
doing
bone.
Caribbean cuisine, and we were making
Oh.
oxtail and
Where else?
where else? We did Puerto Rico. We did one like Haiti dish. And trying to remember what other island from around there. The Caribbean. The Caribbean island. Cuba? Oh yeah, Cuba. There was a Cuban dish on there. Actually, I think we made Cubans. Even though it's like, actually, I think Cubans are more of like Cuban immigrant. Yeah, I think it's more of like an immigrant dish. Like they made it when they came over here, but I'm not actually sure on the history of the Cuban sandwich. Great sandwich though.
I'm appalled by the us versus them conflicts.
What? What are you talking about?
They, the immigrants.
Oh,
Mhm.
what the fuck? I
And
didn't.
especially gentle about that.
I
Just
didn't.
kidding.
I'm sorry if I offended anybody.
Not we. Yeah.
Louise.
Us, our brothers in Christ, whenever they had come
Yes.
over.
I wish you safe journey over the ocean.
And he has risen.
And he has risen. And I hope all of my brothers and sisters crossing the ocean have rise again in heaven. Yes. I mean, that's a fuck. You know, it's weird that like, people are like, oh, it's only 90 miles from Key West, but that's still 90 miles of ocean on like sometimes very poorly crafted rafts. Or some of there's one lady that literally swam from Cuba to Key West.
Why?
It was for a world record. Just how long you. Because there was that one lady that swam the English Channel, and I don't know if that's like. I think that's only like 70-ish miles. In Cuba, yeah, Cuba, yeah. They had she had a boat follow her in case like yeah they don't just be like good luck, see you on the other side.
Take a plane over there.
Yeah, because there's also like jellyfish, there's sharks, there's fucking a lot of shit could go wrong. A storm can go by, you could suffocate under a wave.
When I'm reincarnated, I want to be a jellyfish.
Oh, actually, that would be pretty dope. Just to be like living like brain matter, glowing.
Yeah. You're not a nobody.
Yeah.
You're a weed. Gay son or thought daughter? I've already thought about it. I'm having a gay son.
You having a gay son?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. How do you see that far?
Fuck right off.
Oh, nothing against it. I just like damn. So how'd you come to that conclusion?
Well, I'm asking you now, so maybe you can understand. Because I don't think.
Why would you think I? Why I think you would have a gay
thought
son?
No, if you had to have a thought daughter or a gay son, what would you have? A thought daughter or a gay son?
A thought daughter or gay son?
It's like from a Z-Way interview she did with George Santos. She was like, "Oh, so you would have a gay son or a thought daughter, or whatever."
Gay son.
And now it's like a meme. People are like me whenever I get
Yeah,
older and I chose thought daughter.
Well, because I want to see. Because I feel like eventually you're gonna see your thought daughter go through a lot of shit that you don't want to see your kid go through.
That's
And
what I was thinking. Gay son.
Gay son, you'd be like, glow up, bro. Boom. I can go to the Pride rally with him.
That's so
I
funny.
mean,
I would
maybe
be
if he's an
mad at
athlete
this
too.
country.
I mean, he could still be an athlete. He could be, maybe I'll have the first gay son in the NFL. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. Or the first gay son in the MLB. We can play. Fuck it. I feel like a gay son would honestly
Just
not
less
that.
problems come with gay son from a parental perspective.
Yeah,
No worry of pregnancy.
they can help me dress when I get old.
Yeah.
So I'm still
I
hip.
really do. If I play my cards really right and I treat them as they should be treated, for real, I will have somebody to take.
Because you gotta think about it as a parent-wise. You would have the thought daughter would definitely go through a lot more.
She's fucking gone by the time she's 16. I don't see her.
And she'll probably, I hate you, Dad. And be like, I just want to protect you. Or she's gonna come back with like a kid and baby daddy. I'm like, baby daddy's out, kid stays.
It would be like reminiscing.
I'm gonna be like, you ever see Bad Boys Fight with Will Smith and Yeah, fuck, I
Bad
can't
Boys?
believe Bad Boys. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's how I'm gonna treat him. How that one guy treats that daughter's boyfriend. That's how I'm gonna treat my thought daughter's baby daddy. If there's multiple, I'm done.
done.
I'm fucking done.
I'm
The
done.
kid, bring the grandkids. You leave.
It's funny that
I would rather raise your spawn than deal with you.
It's funny that it's baby daddy. That's what it will.
That's her
be.
baby
That's what
daddy.
it will be. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no dad. I gotta deal with no. I don't want to deal with no daddy. I want the father of my grandchild. I want to have one man I have to deal with other than my. Yeah. Can you hear the rolling train?
I just sent my daughter to the Paris Hilton camp.
Paris
Come
Hilton
kidnap her in the middle of the night.
Send her to rehab.
Paris Hilton did not need to be.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Or we could go to oh my God, who's that?
Figure too
They
old.
tried to send me to rehab, but I said no.
Well, that was very famously Amy Winehouse, and she's also very famously dead.
Cause she didn't go to rehab. Oh no, no, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, overdose, drugs.
She's part of the 27 Club.
Yeah, she is. Same with like Jimi Hendrix,
Dennis, Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. Yeah, yeah. Fuck. How old was Tupac when he died? Is he part of the 27 Club?
I don't know, but there's also a white lighter conspiracy because a lot of those same people died with the white lighter in their pocket.
Yeah.
That's where that is where that superstition comes from.
I told my mom, she was like, "What?"
The white lighter conspiracy.
Who was that?
I know Biggie was
Huh?
Manson.
Yeah.
Like the
He was
Manson
25.
family. Yeah,
He was
so
25, but after I
fucking
got
young.
shot, it's different.
So fucking young.
Homicide is not.
You know what's crazy though? If you think about Biggie and Tupac, the fact that they were considered one of the best, and really not even at the peak of their careers. Because like at 25, I mean, think about it, like if they didn't die, what we would have released.
I thought
So
Nas
now-
was dead, and then whenever I realized he was still alive, I was like, "Oh man, I don't think he's like as influential as I thought."
crazy.
Maybe
Artists
it's
is-
really soon.
Art become more valuable after they die.
That's a good point. That's a good point because maybe they would have kept putting out music and then at one point the
It would've been
industry
like-
steps in and it's like this is what
You know what's
I
even
want you
crazier
to put
too?
out.
Like speaking of like dead artists, Van Gogh wasn't considered a great artist until way after he had died.
Yeah, well, for a long time, art was like a paid thing. Like royal people, famous people.
Yeah,
would be like, I
yeah,
want
you
to paint
were
this bowl of
considered
fruit.
like realism
$20
and
peasant.
That's crazy
I
thing
want your
too.
squares on this paper. I want my fruit bowl.
Yeah, how well can you
How am I
paint
supposed to put this
fruit?
over the dinner table?
Like,
God,
God,
you're just supposed to go to your house and stare at that empty wall. No,
Mm.
I don't think so.
You know, there's something too is a benefit of psychedelic drugs. I feel like I can appreciate art better now. So, or at least like I look at it. I used to be like, it's a picture, and then I'm like, I remember like a few times I've seen art on mushrooms and shit. And, like I had to like walk, I walked around like by myself for a little while in the Dallas Art Museum when we were doing mushrooms at one time, and I was looking at something. And I was like,
This was when we brought my sister to trips with us, and we were all split up.
yeah. And I remember just looking at a painting and it's like, wow, this guy took all the time and effort to paint this, and then this amazing like little landscape, or I don't know what I was looking at. I was like, and he probably didn't even know that his art would end up in a museum like this, or how successful he would like be known as. And I was like, damn. So that's what it's like to be an artist. You just create things for other people to consume, and you don't really know if it's going to be successful or not, but you really do it. You do it for other people, but really it is just a true expression of yourself versus like a real manifestation of like how you feel about the world in reality. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's just a fucking mountain.
It's cool seeing something like that and then reading like the title of the work and then it's like.
I like reading about
You know,
it.
I really
It
want to
doesn't
go.
bother me.
I went to the Modern Art Museum in New York one time, and now I really want to go back and like see it on mushrooms because I want to see Starry Night on mushrooms because that's where it is right now. I think it's still where it is.
In New York.
Yeah, their art museum there, and Jacksopolitan too. I really people say if you stare at like the most famous Jacksopolitan painting that you can see that like an image in it, like I don't know if it's true or not, but there's a rumor that it was like a portrait of his like girlfriend or something, and then they broke up and he like just splattered paint all over it, and that's what became the painting. I don't know if that's true or not.
Like I said,
Get her.
He got angry. He got
Just
artistic
canvas.
and angry. He's like, wait a minute, that looked kind of good.
Sorry. He turned on his Blueface song the other day, and he was like, "And I'm gonna hit her with my left hand, so I don't leave a bruise."
Oh.
And I was like,
Damn.
because I can't tell if that's a domestic violence situation or
feel
a
like that is a
sexual
dom-
act. It felt like because he said, "I hit her with my left hand, so I don't leave a bruise." Hit her. This
Well, did
was
she
very-
ask again? There's some chicks that are like, hit me. I was like, damn, okay. I'm just saying. That's a possibility. And I would never hit a woman with my... If she asked to get hit, I would not hit her with a dominant hand. So if Blueface is left-handed,
it's a problem.
it's a problem.
if he's right-handed. Or
If he's right-handed, then we okay.
But okay, but that was the point because he left it. He did it with his non-dominant hand, so that's.
I think it is possibly a sexual act.
We're talking about Blueface.
Actually, wait, no, that's not what you're... If you slap a chick's ass, you probably do it with your dominant hand.
I would say if you're slapping her in the ass, you're saying slap or spank and not hit.
Yeah, true.
I hit her. I hit my bitch. Like what?
Yeah, okay, you got a point.
Bitch.
It's all about context.
Bitch.
Bitch. This bitch.
Bitch.
More than we.
We're just gonna stop that runaway here.
That's a good song. I love that song. It's weirdly a song I can like. I've listened to it enough times. You put it on, I can sing it word for word. Damn near. There are a few parts that trip me up just because I don't know. It's just one thing about like singing and rapping. And sometimes it's like they say it too fast, so I can't like enunciate the words without like fumbling over it.
Gotta sound
Yeah, true.
Some lyrics that he was reading that I'm like,
Yeah, like
Wait, no más.
I eat so much pizza. Like I need to get a little bit less.
What?
I'm so way down. I'm full of pizza.
Now it's time to get
I ate at the Double Days.
elevated. We're done with that.
crazy.
Yes, is this also Easter?
Elevated.
Elevated. What's you guys? Do you have like a favorite thing you guys used to do, like on Easter, like as a kid and stuff?
I remember that one movie with the little drummer and the bunny.
Oh yeah. He had to like save Easter and shit.
Whenever
Yeah.
that would come around.
Hop?
Yeah.
Hop. Yeah. I remember watching that like. I think I woke up super early on Easter one day. It was like 6 a.m. or something. That was on.
Hop.
Hop was just on. I was like, the fuck is a movie on Cartoon Network just playing right now? What the fuck? And it was Hop. Man. It's a solid movie.
Hop is good. I forgot about it. I don't know.
See, I didn't know the name.
I always do the same thing every Easter, like up until I always have to go to church. I always do, like a big lunch Easter egg hunt thing of my extended families. And
okay.
do, like dye eggs and shit.
Nah, that's cool.
And I miss doing that honestly. I don't even like eating eggs. I just like dyeing eggs.
No, dine-ins are fun because you get to paint them and
My
like.
mom loves eating boiled eggs, so I'd always be like, I'm gonna make my mom pretty eggs.
That's nice.
Remember the confetti eggs.
Oh yeah, those are always fun too. Yeah, I would say the Easter egg hunt is always like my favorite thing about Easter.
Easter.
Yeah, especially like in school. Sometimes you do it like. I know when I was in kindergarten, we used to always do Easter. Yeah, Easter egg hunt right before Easter and shit. Before we'd have like a. You don't get a break for Easter, right?
In school, I thought you used to like Good Friday or some shit.
Yeah, I think you get like a 3-day weekend. You don't get like a whole week like spring break or anything like that.
No, you don't get a full week. My sister's birthday was always. Sometimes it falls around Easter weekend. 'Cause her birthday's like the 6th. So I remember sometimes she would get a 3-day weekend off of school, and then she'd be sad 'cause she couldn't have birthday parties because it'd be like my birthday is Easter.
Oh, sorry. the Lord's risen.
Easter, like the first Sunday of
Yeah.
April.
Yeah, cause,
So
yeah,
sometimes
tomorrow's the
April
first day.
starts on the 1st on like a Monday. Or
Yeah.
on a Tuesday. happened like a couple times throughout our childhood. I remember because my sister would always have the cooler birthday parties. I felt like, but I need to say, me and my sister had some lit birthday parties. I don't know how my parents were able to afford some of them. Like I specifically remember there was this place called Sassy Cats. It was
Sassy
in
Cats?
Denton. Yes, but it was like it was specifically for like little girls' birthday parties, and you would go there and they would like have all these really like expensive and nice dress up clothes, and they'd have this lady do all your makeup and your hair, and you would take like a fashion show, and it was just like. I know, and I don't know. I remember I did that with all my friends, and there's pictures of us in our dresses, and I like this Cinderella dress and a boa. I was feeling my oats. And my sister did the same thing too one time. They had another place called like Sweet and Spicy or some shit.
Sweet and spicy.
Sweet and sour, I don't even know. But it would be like, no, because it's like a little girl's like makeover like haircut place. So we would go there and
she
then
get
like
a haircut too.
fix our hair up.
Oh,
So it'd be like once a year thing too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's your birthday, yeah.
My sister, though, one time when we was struggling, she had her birthday at the Build-A-Bear in the Walmart. Those in the Walmart.
In Walmart?
Yeah, and we just had, like, two of her friends, but they were just kind of like our cousins, like my mom's friend's daughter that was my sister's age.
Oh,
And that one I felt like,
this bitch.
no,
Who's
because
this?
then I was getting made over.
Uh,
She had a nice one too, though. I remember for my nice one, I think hers nice one was like the clay thing, that like painting with a twist or whatever. You would go in there because you could do a birthday party and they would like let you mold it. They'd help you like mold this clay thing, and then you would paint it afterwards. You would like glaze it and then paint it.
you know what's weird? Me and my brother never got parties.
Well, after middle school, my dad was like, people are not allowed at this house.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it was weird. I
That
think
was, like,
because
not
like me and
kids
Grant
were
both had like different friends, so like it was like weird that we had to like restrict it to a few people each time. But it was.
Well, yeah, if you had to share a birthday party, I can imagine that could be a lot to produce.
Yeah, it's always been like a family thing. I think it's just because there's two of us, honestly. There's two people at the same time. They're like, oh, fuck it, we'll just go to dinner or something. Yeah, you got your own friends. Yeah, happy birthday to you. We're not seeing that twice.
Birthday.
Main event's too expensive with all these fucking kids. Although I would get to go to the main event. Oh, it was always fun when you had one rich friend and they had to go to the main event with laser tag and shit.
Andrew had his when we were freshmen in high school, he had a little birthday party. And the only people that went was me and this dude I was dating, but we weren't even dating yet. We were just best friends. My best friend Chance, the one that all comes back around to Chance.
Goddamn Chance.
But that was the birthday party where he actually, this is the only time Andrew's ever touched me, just groped my boob because he was doing the Anne Frank joke. We would make a Helen Keller Anne Frank joke. There's so many layers to this joke. We would just like walk into walls and shit. Our friend Chance started it because he had confused Helen Keller with Anne Frank. He thought that Anne Frank was blind to death. We're like, no,
just Jewish.
wrong martyr. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, different reason for
He'd
dying.
just like walk into walls and be like, Anne Frank. And I'm like, okay, also, I feel like if Helen Keller talked, she didn't talk like that, I hope. That was
Anne
scary.
Frank.
Anne Frank.
Anne Frank.
And so Andrew was doing it, and he was like pretending, but then he just like had his hand on my boob, and me and Chance were just like,
Whoa,
and his
Andrew's
dad was there
touching
too.
her boob. Ah!
We didn't even notice. And that was that main event.
Okay.
I feel like it would have been more expensive if more people came, but it was just me and Chance and Andrew. But we
Yeah,
had the time of our life.
Yeah, K1s in here? Go-kart?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
they're just, like, not
yeah.
called that. I think there's like one of those, but they have like
Yeah.
speed zone, those zones.
Dude, I went to a kid's birthday party. I had it there. It rained, so we had to have it inside.
I like the putt-putts, like the big putt-putts.
I like putt-putts too. I like putt-putts.
I remember they had one of the putt-putts that had go-karts and shit around here. And growing up, we would go there
Do you
a
know
lot.
there's like a putt-putt bar in like Dallas or something? Where you can play putt-putt and like you have drinks.
The Peter Pan mini golf. We never got to go.
Man. You never went?
I went a fuck ton of times, but it's closed now.
Oh damn!
What?
I never went.
Right.
I'm pretty sure if I close it, they left Peter Pan there though.
Yeah, Peter Pan's still there. Though.
Base.
Yeah, he's eternal. Never grows old. It's Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Peter Piper Pan. Peter Pan. PPP. Imagine fucking initials PP.
Pepe.
PP.
Pepe.
La Pepe.
Pepe.
Pepe love you.
Oh.
Oh, that was that. I know you. The cat's like, get the fuck away from me.
Who's your favorite Looney Tunes?
What's my favorite Looney Tune?
Who?
Low-key, I really do like Daffy. It's funny. That or like Marvin the Martian. He's fun too. Especially like his honestly, it probably is Marvin the Martian. Honestly.
My dad loves Looney Tunes. I feel like he would just always be like, "What's up, Doc?"
What's up, Doc? Those I'll be telling you, yeah. I don't get why they got rid of the guns in Looney Tunes. Yosemite Sam doesn't have guns anymore.
Yosemite Sam was always just shooting people for no fucking reason.
Yeah, because he's Yosemite Sam. He's a bad guy. He's a cowboy.
Always fucking shooting people.
That's my
Teaching our
point.
children.
Shit, and they took away his guns. We still got school shootings.
Yosemite Sam, he was a martyr.
He was a martyr. They took Elmer Fudd's gun too.
It was fixed.
I don't even know who he hunting wabbits with now. I think he's like, shh. We're hunting wabbits, bitch. God.
Starts clocking him.
He's like, come here, motherfucker.
My elbow.
Set up big shank.
Oh my God.
Shit, they just straight up erased Foghorn Leghorn.
Huh?
You know the chicken?
Mm-mm.
I say. Yeah, they said he was racist.
Oh
And I never knew it was racist. But I kind of, he was like, boy, come here, boy. Boy, I tell you, I say, boy. I'm like, stop saying boy, dog.
no. Boy, what does that mean?
Gone now.
It's a, yeah, he's a race. He's not a part of Looney Tunes anymore. He's gone. Or he doesn't have an accent
Deleted.
anymore.
Well, I still see you.
Although that one with the little hawk that sang, that was kind of like one of my favorite Looney Tunes episodes.
Like, I can't remember specific episodes, I don't think. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. I remember, like, standing in line at Six Flags better.
Oh, okay.
I feel like my dad would like turn on Cartoon Network. My sister grew up on that shit, and low-key, I was not very much a Cartoon Network kid for a very long time.
Oh, really? Or were you like
Their shows kind of
Nickelodeon?
disturbed me. I won't lie.
These
the
were
shows were
sometimes
kinda
weird,
disturbing.
yeah. Oh,
Wasn't that Courage, too? And Cat Dog?
Yeah,
I was just
Cat
very
Dog.
disturbed.
What was that one? No, that was
Well,
Nickelodeon.
I had Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends on Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
I like that one.
that one's
I didn't
dope.
like Mindy and.
Oh, Grimm's Adventures, Billy and Mandy.
Oh,
That was
good.
dope, dude.
I didn't like it.
Especially
You know,
when
the
they
soul
wore the.
dude. I don't care for Mandy. She had a bad attitude. But I did like about Cartoon Network was the Powerpuff Girls. Me and my sister was always a
Yeah, Powerpuff Girls.
Mojo Jojo. My dad was Mojo Jojo.
I like the movie, the origins,
Oh,
where they had like the origin of like Mojo Jojo and Powerpuff Girls.
my sister always got to be Blossom. I didn't think that was fair. I feel like I had more Blossom qualities, but I looked more like Bubbles. I was not dumb. And I
No,
didn't
it's not.
talk like that. My voice don't even get up that high. Like the fuck. I should have been fucking Buttercup, I guess.
Yeah, you honestly.
I'm out here like
you may look like Bubbles, but you got the attitude of Buttercup.
no.
And
Buttercup was low key the smartest though.
she was. You
She
know,
was.
Blossom was a bossy ass bitch.
She was kind of dumb.
She was like.
She's not dumb, but she talked just like her.
Yeah.
You're not lying. She talked like Bubbles. I won't finish that because I just don't know where this is going. These people have been on here now. I feel like you've been discovered. But
I've been discovered?
just let it be known. I know someone that sounds like Bubbles,
Alright.
and it's not
I
pleasant.
don't think
to
it's like
witness.
that much of it. I don't know if it's like an insult or something. Is it?
Are you attracted to that?
No, I'm not. Okay, I love how you said it's not an insult. You immediately, oh, so you like that shit, huh? No! I'm just saying. No, I think that's fucking creepy. If you're a guy and you're like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do the voice.
Having a high pitched voice.
Yeah, you're like, if you're like trying to sound like a little girl, like, hi, dad, shit like that, you're disgusting. It's just weird. It's weird. I'm just saying.
Just that whenever nobody's like at the bar.
No?
I think it's weird whenever somebody's voice is like not high pitched all the time. Then I'm like,
It's
it's a one thing. It's like the drive-through voice. I get that.
well, yeah, you do have a. I feel like you probably have a customer service voice. You're like,
Kinda, yeah, but not really too much
I don't think
I
I've never
sound
seen.
like this and they, oh my god.
I think you just sound. It's the only time I ever hear your voice when you're trying to be loud.
Oh, I don't know. It depends too. If I lost my voice and I'm trying to be loud, then it's just like even deeper and scarier.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the title was like yelling at the door.
Yeah.
Ah! Casino value. That was my audio production teacher. She said high pitched voices are just annoying.
Yeah, I gotta agree on that. It's weird. It's the pitch sound. You get sick of the fucking voice after a while. Yeah.
A lot of the times it's like scratchy.
Wait, so if you weren't like a Cartoon Network kid, where were you? Nickelodeon, Disney? Okay.
Or we was kind of talking about it actually with my family the other day, but that we didn't really even have that many electronics or like technology. Even I don't know if people grew up like that. To be honest, it seemed like some other people in my school, but like, cause I lived with my grandparents, my great grandparents, and both my parents were like piss poor. We didn't even really have a TV for a long time. When we did, I remember I was like, everybody in school when I got to kindergarten was talking about Hannah Montana. That's why, and I didn't even know who Hannah Montana was when I first got to the 5th grade, and everybody be like, "That's Hannah Montana," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?"
The best of both.
And actually did it. And for a while, I would be like, I hate that shit. And I remember when I first started watching Disney Channel, I was like, oh shit. I thought that she was hilarious. And then I got really into The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
No, that's everybody's.
Next, and then it was like That's So Raven and Phil of the Future. It was just like, I wish I'd gotten more into That's So Raven and Phil of the Future sooner. But
You
it
know
was
what's
like,
a low-key,
those were
like,
newer and geared more
You
towards
know what's
like
a slept-on
classic
sequel to That's So Raven?
What?
Corey in the House.
I do not think it's slept on.
I think it's
I think
slept on. It's not
where
talked
it
about
deserves
enough.
to be in history.
You know what?
I'm not that impressed by the other one. I'm not that impressed by him.
I thought.
And like his friends.
What's his name?
But I'm not
Corey.
impressed by
It's
him or
Corey.
his friends. Not Corey. Oh my god.
He's the one that you're doing
Oh.
drugs and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, he got in trouble for that.
No, that was one. That was one. Yeah,
But
that
that was his friends.
That was one of Raven's friends.
friends.
Yeah, the.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I-
He was.
It was like her only dude friend. She had like
Yeah.
Chelsea the dude.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they had.
I had a friend named Demontre that looked just like him whenever I was in kindergarten. He friended me on Facebook and I just seen it.
You know, there's one that I never got into. Fucking Wizards of Waverly Place.
I mean, like, I was there. I wasn't, like, super into it.
I was.
I feel like the last one I got super into was... I can't even remember now. I feel like that was a big three for me, was the... That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, and then the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Did you ever watch any of the, like the spin-offs of the Sweet Life, like the?
I
Sweet
did.
Life on
I
Deck?
kept watching Sweet Life on Deck today.
Yeah,
I thought it was good enough. I could keep doing it. Mr. Mosby kept me there. And London,
Honestly, Mr.
London
Mosby is-
Tipton,
Would you like
Paris Hilton,
Dude,
come on.
that car when he's Mr. Mosby trying to teach.
Am or
Ew,
fool?
How did I just turn on the radio?
Should be like the Prindle. I think that every time I look at my great
The Prindle. Yes, the amount of confidence she said with that. The Prindle. They're like the what?
I still don't understand what lounge is for.
I don't know either. I don't think it's on cars.
I've seen it L by.
I think that's maybe that's like cruise control kind of. Like you set it to like a certain like
That's what he said in the show.
yeah. I think that's like cruise control.
Park reverse neutral driving lounge. Who's mad?
Well, I mean, he's got a point, man. These are like the most like basic things. I mean, people don't even know anything about cars. They know that, and so, and then he just really twisted the knife with the or he's like
I've
that.
been missing Zack and Cody's mom.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
where did she go?
She went.
I mean,
She
like,
got
maybe
married
she's never
again,
had
didn't
to,
she?
like,
Did she
well,
get
not
married
in the
back to her dad?
show.
No, like one of the Sweet Life on Deck. Didn't she go off to? Didn't she marry the dad and went on tour with him?
But
I'm not
talking about
100%.
real life. I don't remember her.
I thought because she would pop up on Sweet Life on Deck every once in a while, but I think it was usually with the dad. So like I think they may have got remarried.
She's dressed as a shopping cart and a shopping bag.
Wait, what?
It's a scene. It's burned into my brain.
There was a scene where the reason that I started liking A Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, I remember specifically. I was freaking out with my brother. I was like, what? There's a scene where,
This is what I remember.
oh yeah, he goes into the room and he's like, I am the smartest. He's asleep. Cody's asleep. And Zach's like, "Oh yeah, what's the capital of Honduras?" And then Cody's like, "Tegucigalpa," and he's like asleep, and I was just there like, "Shit, shout out to Honduras."
Yeah.
No, see, because he was dressed as a shopping cart. And she was dressed as a can of soup.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck is
This
going
what
on?
about Zach.
Yeah. Why are they dressed like that?
They're singing paper or plastic.
Oh, okay. I always find it weird, like, oh yeah, we have a high school on a cruise ship. I was like, this is a...
No, you can see like the waves. That was old ass TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing on that cruise ship. The other thing is like, how do y'all?
They were being bad. No?
How did they get there though?
No.
We just flew them in. Like, what?
No, there's like, we have a school on a cruise ship. And I'm like, so you're gonna just leave your kid on a cruise ship for multiple months out of the year? Because I didn't think it was like, I don't think it was like for bad kids or anything like that. It was like, and that's why I go on this luxury cruise because you're bad.
You're gonna go travel all around the world.
And see,
I did not like. I missed Ashley Tisdale on that. I was like, why did we get to keep London and not Matt?
I don't know. Why
Because
did we?
We got that girl, the other one, the hick.
Oh yeah, the
I
new
still
love
watch it.
interest.
Because she ended up being really weird. I feel like after the show, she did some weird shit. Like,
Yeah, she did do some weird shit.
but not Ashley Tisdale. She's not.
She was consistent.
What was she in?
She was like the concierge.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, the lady with the candy cart, or not candy cart, it was a candy counter.
What was the name of the inventor?
Erwin.
Erwin, and then you had Esteban. Esteban is.
Montoya de la Rosa. Damn.
He was like, damn, Esteban, you got a long ass name, bro. I love Esteban. That's the thing too. You have a good show when you can literally just start naming just every single little side fucking character. Dude, one of my favorite episodes on Sweet Life of Zack is when they do the haunted room.
Yeah.
And they're like, Esteban's not here.
I was just thinking that.
So, Esteban, we gotta get Esteban's not here, right? I was like, that was like top tier acting, in my opinion. Yeah.
I like Nickelodeon too, but my sister was way. I like SpongeBob more as an adult, but my sister, like, even people that I've seen that claim to be upset, my sister watched that show all day, every fucking day as soon as we got, like,
Dude, honestly, like, it's gotten, like...
SpongeBob. My sister was a SpongeBob.
If I was a parent today, and I saw SpongeBob, because I just saw this one clip where somehow SpongeBob got turned into food, and Mrs. Puff was trying to eat him, and everyone's trying to stop her from eating it. Like, just crazed, like there's not SpongeBob, there's a character, you're like, just no, don't eat it, Mrs. Puff, don't eat him. I'm like...
This was an episode?
This was an episode, a recent episode.
That's interesting.
I'm like, now,
she's a criminal.
now, you know what? Now knowing all the conspiracy theories I know about SpongeBob, I don't know if I let my kids watch that show. Or at least like
It
someone
slipped right by me.
yeah. I mean, or at least I just understand why some parents are like I don't let them watch that. I'm like, okay, I can kind of see it.
What's the craziest SpongeBob conspiracy?
It's
Skin theory.
or that Mr. Krabs is using what Pearl's mom as Krabby Patties.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Or that Squilliam and Squid were secretly gay lovers.
I don't know if that one's crazy to me.
What is the skin theory?
It's like so long and hard to explain, but like they're all wearing. Everybody in the show is not who they look like. They're all wearing different bodies and stuff, and you can see a lot of evidence of it in the parts. Like he brings up a lot of. We should watch the video after this. Actually, after we do this podcast,
Yeah.
I was like talking to him about it. You said you see most of them, but the skin theory one is like super.
That one is pretty like oh damn.
Yeah, I was like, okay, now I get a little disturbed. And I'm like, what's the point of all this? I get it, but why? Because true, they do be like popping out of each other's skins all the time. You remember when it was Patrick and it was like,
Yeah.
they'd be like tearing their skin off.
Yeah, like it's no big deal.
And then like whenever they rip the mustaches off or whatever, in the
Yeah.
SpongeBob movie, they talk about all that. And like, why are their appearance like detachable and stuff like that?
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
kind of disturbing when you think about it in the sense of a kid's show.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
All the explosions too. Like literal ass explosions.
What, the fire underwater? That's what bugs you the most? Not the talking fish, but like, why is there a fire underwater?
The fact that everything would explode.
My thing, I think this kid theory is crazy, but this pup theory was actually like, I was like, this makes.
This
so
actually, yeah, that was like the one I was like,
That.
this is so true.
You haven't watched the video?
You haven't watched the Miss Puff one?
You said you watched the Miss. Oh my god!
I've
I
seen hella-
specifically asked you because I was like, there is this guy. And
Yeah,
he's
he's
specific guy.
nuts.
He's like the guy that does all the.
Yeah.
Like he's got like 7 or 8 of them. He did the Squilliam one. He
Yeah,
did
this-
I'm pretty sure he did Skin Theory too. He did the Miss Puff one. No, he did the Miss Puff one too. That one's even better and it's shorter. So
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
But it's like the evidence is damning.
I like the nuclear because they could be they do like like why is everyone like sentient? That one's interesting too, just because it goes into the lore of like because Bikini Bottom was a nuclear test site.
Well,
So-
they talk about like the documentary aspect, like who that scuba diver.
That's
who
what.
was in charge of all
That's
of
what
it.
I think. That one's interesting too because like that
they're
makes
going
so
down
much
their
sense
fiction
because that's
and
why
shit
this is a
like
fucking TV show.
That was intended to be like a documentary.
Yeah. Which is like, I just like that's the thing. Like every single one of them, like eventually I'm like that's bullshit, and then you watch the whole thing, you're like, fuck, my mind blown. This is true. Mrs. Puff, criminal.
What about the like pirate guy that would come out every now?
Pirate
Not the
Apache?
Not the right with the bird, get the bird,
He's just a super fan.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true. He literally is. He says all the
Yeah,
time.
he's just a
That's
super
the
fan.
show.
Yeah, because I think they did they go into Apache then be like, oh, this is evidence that this is a TV show.
But probably use that too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't talk about how he's like. I don't know how he's related to the Scuba Dude. If he's just a super fan, then probably not.
Yeah. Well, actually,
The Scuba Dude, they talk about it, and it's true. Like these parts of some of the episodes, it's like side scenes or whatever. But it's like, okay, that dude's definitely in charge of all this.
Yeah, and it's weird too because like they have a whole. There's that one episode that they go into a deep dive. Like, it's like he explaining like how like this full moon thing turns them back into regular fish, and he's literally sitting there explaining the phenomenon like as a character on the show, and you're like, oh fuck. And you gotta think about it. And every episode starts like Bikini Bottom, the Blue Lagoon. You gotta think about it, especially like I know in like the later seasons, I think you don't hear him as much, but like in the early seasons, he's in like every single episode. At least his voice,
it's wow.
and sometimes in person too. Like I mean, whenever they go in real life, there's a lot of times you see Scuba Dude or like some random human like why the fuck are you here?
David Hasselhoff.
I rode the Hasselhoff. You're like, whoa, SpongeBob. Nickelodeon quiet on set. They have a fake, the fake Hasselhoff. Like,
Hasselhoff, just figurine thing. It wasn't really him. It was weird. It's so weird. You'll see, but
Wait.
Why didn't David just do
wait.
it?
You didn't know that was like.
No, why didn't they just make
What?
David do it?
Because he voiced it, but like you gotta think about it. They had a whole fight scene on his leg,
They did. Come on.
and that wasn't real water. Actually, no way. I think that was real water.
How not?
I think they just had the thing, and then they put the CGI of the characters on there. I don't know. I rode the Hasselhoff, and I went to Shell Mountain, whatever, Shell City.
Yeah.
Also, I really want to know too, like, what happened to. I wonder is the Scuba Dude in the SpongeBob movie and the narrator
Scuba Dude, the
guy.
guy in Shell City.
Are they related?
It is because he brings him out of the thing. Remember, he takes him in there. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take it all apart," and then
just
on the
Google
other
that.
page.
Yeah. Well, no, I
If
want.
they're already filming them all the time. Then how? Or
No, I wonder if they're
why?
related or the same person.
Evil scuba
But we never
guy.
hear-
Every
no,
full
'cause, like, the-
moon, scuba guy turns evil.
And what does it have a French accent anymore? He's like, "Rah, rah, rah," and you never hear his voice besides like that raspy like ha 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 ha, which I'm like doesn't sound very French to me. It should be oh ha 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 ha.
Connor Cage about them.
The scuba diver is French.
Yeah, he's got a French accent. Oh ha 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 ha, boo lagoon. Bikini Bottom.
That is so crazy. That is so crazy. I I have heard the whole SpongeBob defines ADHD or ADD or something like that, and Patrick is some other thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's other videos out there. It's not just this dude making theories about SpongeBob, too, to be honest. So, I mean, it's not like it's like, there are multiple different theories about the show. I mean, they have all kinds of theories about old shows like that,
Yeah,
bro.
it's crazy to think about shit like that. Or like seeing like Alice in Wonderland.
It's like an acid trip, isn't it?
Yeah, it's completely a whole acid trip, which is so crazy that they could just.
You know what's even crazy? You listen to, you play Wizard of Oz, and you listen to Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, and it syncs up.
Syncs up.
Yeah, like to the movie. Like as a background music. Or I don't know if you play it backwards, it syncs up, or if it's like.
I had to look into that.
It's a weird thing. Like literally, like it's like a big theory. Like, why the fuck does this like work so well together? Like, the Wizard of Oz and Dark Side of the Moon.
Because I'm trying to see when Money the song would fit in. I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, fuck. I've never tried it, and maybe they just when they get to Oz.
Yeah. Or maybe like you started at a certain thing at a certain point.
Or because they always say like I don't know if it's backwards or like if you just play the album. I'm not 100% sure. But like I think because they always have like if you played the Beatles backwards, it says worship the devil, worship the devil. Satan is your master.
Six God.
But yeah, it's.
That's wild. I remember I was on acid. We were like, the acid trip was finishing. We were at Eat Terry's. It was me and my brother. We were eating outside, and then Money came on. And it felt like I was in the 70s, bro. I don't know. I just felt like I was at like an old burger joint diner spot.
Well, music can take you places, man.
Yeah, for real. It was completely like just the time travel.
Especially when you're in like this altered state of mind. Maybe you did time travel, and then as soon as the con was over, the stimuli was gone. Boom, you jetted it back to proper time and place.
I like listening to like albums on acid. There's been a bunch of albums that have like just came out, and then it happens that I'm on it, or I wait in specifically to listen to it on it.
Yeah, the few times I've done acid, I've always liked. I like to be more like outside and shit. And I think when you put yourself in like a confined space, even just listening listening to music, it kind of freaks me out a little bit. I get antsy, I feel like I need to get the fuck out.
There's a lot of that.
There was one time I freaked a friend of mine out. He was trip sitting us. I think me and Hannah. And I just walked outside. Just sitting in like the bed of his truck for a while. He's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm outside." They're like, "Where?" In your truck.
You're over there, you know what you're doing, you know what I mean? You're chilling, you're just kind of like...
Yeah, I know, I think I had like a bag of like gummy worms from like Winco, and I was just sitting out back, just chilling by myself. Just because I was like, I don't want to be like in a confined, I don't want to be in a confined space.
We did a senior camping trip, and probably like half of us took acid.
A senior camping? Like senior in high school? Yeah, it's a camping trip? The fuck?
I remember there was a point where
how'd you guys all get away with doing acid? Was no one watching you guys?
Basically, yeah, it's kind of like I have tonight, y'all have to do whatever you want tomorrow, or get whatever we got lined up.
Oh, okay.
2 or 3 days later, we'll go.
Oh, okay, word.
There's a point where I went to the bathroom. We came back, and one of my friends, Lewis was like standing there. We're all like our phone flashlights and shit. I just remember it's pitch black, and I just come up. And he's like eating Cheetos, so his fingers are all red, his face is all red, but I just see this like
this Cheeto monster.
I was like, ah! I'll never forget that. It's vividly stuck in my head. He looked insane. He literally looked insane.
He looked like a Cheeto fiend. He's a Cheeto fiend, bro. Don't let a Cheeto fiend catch you lacking. He gonna get on your clothes. He'd be like, "Sir, can I have some money for Cheetos, please?" Like, get your Cheeto hands off of me. Yeah, they never become the Cheeto fiend.
Cheeto bangers.
Cheeto fiend. That's why you ever see the people eat them with like chopsticks or like a fork?
Ew.
They're like just one at a time. Or I've seen a lot of like people they pour shit on Cheetos, like, or like Flaming Hot Cheetos especially, and then they eat them with like a fork and shit. I'm like, okay.
Like, pour what on them?
Like extra like spicy shit and like sometimes like candy and shit too. It's like chili. Yeah. Like the liquid like tahini shit. Like yeah, and I was just like that's disgusting. But you do you.
Like, it already tastes like hot Cheetos.
They're trying to make it like spicier. And I was like, what the fuck is the point? And they're like, I just like it spicy. I like the hurt. I agree with you. Man. I don't get the point. I don't get the the reasoning or nor the justification for such action.
Whenever I ate that, my stomach would hate me for so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You eat too much of that shit, and your fucking stomach wants to like throw up. you're just like it's grumbling. You're just like, I need to know what the nearest bathroom is now.
Too much.
That it's things. The plant is about to melt down, and I need somewhere to dump this waste.
That one news, did you hear that? The little Pocky, the hottest chip or whatever, he ate it and died. Some like 14 year old, I think it was.
Shouldn't have ate it. So many people have eaten that shit and like survived. I'm like, damn, bro. That's called Darwinism right there. that's natural selection. You get taken out by a chip, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry, but I feel like that's a free card. Just
One
goes.
chip.
That's it. Is that all that takes you out? Take him to the front of the line. Let him get into heaven. That poor soul.
He died doing what he
Eating chips. You ever hear that one dude in like the UK? All he ate was like French fries and he had like a strict diet like French fries, potato chips, and like just like greasy ass fucking food. And then he died at like 17. From like a heart, I think like cardiac arrest and shit.
I've seen like those like YouTube personality people where they just like eat a lot of food and then they gain weight and then there's one specific.
That shit disgusts me. Honestly, people that like film themselves eating like large amounts of food, and sometimes like in a jokingly disgusting way too, like just stuffing their fucking face. I'm just like that makes me uncomfortable.
That one dude that
Makes
would
me sick.
like liquefy everything and just drink it.
That I see like one dude like some this little skinny Asian dude who's like he just does like food eating challenges, and like that I'm like kind of it doesn't freak me out as much just because he's like I'm eating it like a regular person. He's just like I'm just this all this fucking McDonald's I'm gonna eat it all in this set amount of time, and just starts the timer and goes. It's not, and he's not like dunking it in water and shit like that or like eating it like super fast like stuffing it, but. So that I don't care. That doesn't freak me out. It's some motherfuckers that are just like literally borderline like choking themselves on fucking food and shit, or like trying to like you said liquefy the food and shit. Like, that's just I don't know why, but it bothers me so much, and it makes like I turn that shit off as soon as I see it.
There's a YouTube channel I would watch. It's kind of the same thing, but you would go to like restaurants and try their challenges or whatever. Like,
Oh, like man versus food.
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a whole like Food Network show or something. Where you would do like he said his like intestines were like fucked after doing that show, because it was always like try the hottest wing on earth or like here eat this pizza with bajillion jalapenos on it, or it was never nothing healthy. There was never a giant salad. It was always eat as much cardiac arrest inducing food as possible in a set amount of time, and you get a T-shirt. Yes. Or like you ever see like the steakhouses that have like eat a 60-ounce steak, and look, you can get a free T-shirt, and your meal's free. Yeah, you also get your picture on the wall. I remember I went to this wing place in like South Lake. Me and Jacob used to go there a lot, and we tried like we asked like can we just have one. Cause like they have a wing challenge where you have to eat like 8 of these like super hot wings. So we're like, can we get like just one to try it, just for shits and gigs? Well, I mean, we'll pay for it. We'll do it, whatever the fuck. He's like, okay, sure. And we ate that, and we couldn't finish it. We were like milk. We were like dying after like one fucking bite. I remember like begging the man, please bring us milk and bread, anything, whatever helps us make this. Like I was like, how the fuck does anyone do that? He's like, dude, there's some guy and his son would come in here every other month and just do it, just for fun. They're like on the wall like 5 times. Like I was like, that's disgusting. And I can't believe it can't even taste good. It's just hot. It's just like someone just burns your fucking mouth with straight up heat. Yeah, straight up heat, bro. Straight to the taste buds. How do you like have taste buds after that? You just like, it's like everything burnt to a crisp down there. It's like a goddamn Serengeti in there. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just sitting here and rambling. I'm sorry. And we're almost at an hour here, so you guys got any like final words, final parting gifts for the viewers at home on this fine Easter? He has risen. He has risen. Life is good. He has risen. Jesus is up there watching you kids. And then, you know what's the weirdest thing too? I was fighting with my mom. Final little ramble here. I was fighting with my mom. Yesterday over the phone. Not like a serious fight or anything. Just civil disagreement. Yeah.
Oh, bitch!
Bitch!
What?
It's a tradition in our family. Every Easter we watch the movie The Ten Commandments, which is about Moses. And I was like,
Easter you watch that?
it is on cable. If you have cable.
Every like Halloween we would watch Spooky the Square Pumpkin, but I can't think of anything like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, Mom, because she was joking around like, why aren't you watching? It's tradition. I was like, why am I watching a movie about a Jewish guy on Easter?
Well, Jesus was a Jew.
Well, okay.
Why are we even?
Oh, son of a bitch! You forget that sometimes.
Christians really do. Yeah, they do forget that quite often.
Yeah, he is Jewish.
He was a Jewish man.
He was a Jewish man, and they nailed him on a fucking cross.
Well, the Romans.
The
Romans.
That's what it says?
The Romans.
The Romans did.
The Romans did, yeah, because they were the... Okay.
Everybody blames the Jews. I just would like to say, at what point do we stop blaming the Jews?
It's the Roman Empire.
It's the Roman Empire. And blame the Italians.
Blame Nicki. Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
She Roman?
Yes, this is like our whole alter ego.
Is she Italian?
No,
A Roman?
but that's like her thing, Roman Empire. Like my Roman Empire.
Oh, okay. So she like...
He's not a bard. Let it be known when time came,
When the chips were down.
When the
Yeah.
bars came around.
he was not a barb.
He was not a barb.
Wouldn't say that. The Cobra Connor.
So, what do you mean?
This
like
guy
not
with this
a
cute
barb?
little podcast over here.
Yeah, what do you mean? What the fuck?
No, Nicki Minaj fans are like notoriously crazy.
Yeah, that's okay. We're a little crazy over here too.
That video of when she was like on an Insta live with her fan, and he was like, "Well, you need to be putting the music out. You need to be back in the studio. If I was your manager, your project would have been done on time." And she hired his ass.
Wait, what?
So the live was really funny because she was like,
All right, fine, bitch. Prove it.
she was taken aback. But then,
Well, okay, but he's on the team now. Still?
well, she's been putting out music since then. Yes.
There we go. So he was right. He was right.
Let's go.
Because he was just like, you have
When the
nobody
chips-
pushing your deadlines. Everybody just letting you da-da-da-da. You need to be in the studio. You need to be working. Da-da-da-da. You need to promise
Exactly.
your fans this, this, and this. And she was like,
I've never been talked to like this. I like it.
yeah, of course.
Yep. But they love Nicki Minaj.
You clear the bars. My cardigan buddy.
She's like, well, you can do it. She's like, alright, I will.
All right, fine, bitch. I was like, well, if you think you can do better, why don't you? I'd be like, fine, I will do it myself.
He was like, alright, I'll do it.
All right, fine.
I think I was like, he was like trying to go to her with that in his mind anyway. Like he was trying to be her planner.
This-
Oh, yeah, maybe he was.
It came from that angle.
It worked out.
Hey, man,
And she was
whatever.
like trying to talk to him at first, but he just started roasting her ass. She was like receiving it so well. I was shook. She was like, well, because I haven't been able to finish. And she was like, well, nobody's holding you accountable then. I'm like, that's
Well, you know what? Maybe probably low key in her heart of hearts, she was like, probably like thinking the same thing. Like, how you know, she was just like, fuck, why didn't I get this out on time? Why am I not doing? Like, why am I disappointing my fans like this? And then finally, someone was like, you are doing everything you just saying in your head. You're doubting yourself. Is true. She's got called out on her shit. If you're surrounded by yes men all day, they're just gonna pander to whatever you say. You're like, I don't wanna do this today. I don't wanna go to the studio today. I'm tired. Or I don't want to do this. And they're like, well, yes, Mrs. Minaj. Of course. Yeah. And not you don't have some motherfucker like, hey, you know, you got a deadline. You have your obligation to your fans, and you said you're gonna release this on this day, and now you're not. So you're disappointing all these people. So, yeah, I mean, the worst thing I would say as party advice from me, from Big Smoke himself, the worst thing you can do in your life is surround yourself by yes men. You have to be challenged in life. Nick, yeah, Barbs, come back.
He's back in, y'all.
Yeah, come on back.
Yeah, 'cause it sounds like he's not even like blaming her or like getting, you know what I mean? It's like it's like management basically.
Yeah, I mean sometimes people need a healthy push. Oh no, what's going on?
What's the video?
It's the video.
Oh, okay. Well, let me wrap this shit up then real quick, so we could see what volume I assume.
This is the work environment. This little oop at the end.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Happy Easter.
He's risen.
He has risen. Hashtag. This will be the title of this episode. Hashtag he has risen. Thank you for coming, guys. Any last things you want to say? Any parting words? No.
No.
No?
I'm gonna try to
Okay.
think of something stupid, but I can't.
It's okay. Whatever comes to mind.
For Narnia and for Acid.
Alright, nerd. Yeah, of all the things, man, that's a real deep cut. The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Okay. I mean, shit.
You showed me that.
Oh, really? You never watched Narnia before? The first one's good. The other ones are like, I'm not too into this universe.
When Aslan died and came back, she's like, what the fuck?
He had to die to inspire the rest. And it had to be Liam Neeson.
What does that even matter?
It's a pointless
So
death.
why
That's the
did he
point. He sacrificed himself, and then the sacrifice it turned out to be pointless. And it diminishes the meaning and the sacrifice. But trust me, it's a trope in a lot of fantasy things and other genres, just to keep characters alive, just so you don't kill off your fan base. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Thank you. And there's your literary notes for the day. Goodbye.